out to my Libras. This is Angela, High Priestess Healer, 1111, in your space here as well tonight. Let's see. I have the deck here from Doreen Virtue called Angel Tarot Cards. So we're going to start with that and see about a Celtic cross, okay? Your card actually shows up really strongly here already in your reading. This is the King of Air, the Libra card. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Just kind of chill at the moment, okay? Trying to, you know, do things right, play safe, kind of go by the book, you know, get a little, you know, on edge about something. So speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So I don't feel like it's the right time to have a conversation that you're wanting to have with somebody, or if you are in a heated disposition, okay? So that's why you'll need to here balance that mental and emotional, okay, so that you can use the reasoning brain and not just the emotional one, okay? Four of Water, okay, so missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to possibilities, okay? So if you're feeling those ways, discontent or bored or upset because you missed some opportunity, open your eyes to new ones. Look to the present for you know, doors that are open, doors that are closed, okay? And obviously follow the ones that are open to you, okay? Nine of Fire, or Wands. Well, fire here is Wands, right? Like the fire signs. Chariot, Archangel Metatron. All right, let's see here. So this is my beautiful Libras. Oh, the Star. Wow, yeah, you really are in a good place. This, for me, tells you or confirms to you that you are in a good place, like you're feeling aligned, okay? So the Star card is about like alignment, okay? So it's basically saying that now that you are in alignment, okay, happy times are upon you, okay? Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So you may have just got back, you know, on a path, you know, that you'd gotten off for a little while, you know, and that led you down a rabbit hole of sorts. But it looks like you're coming back, right? Okay, Stella's got her groove back here. All right, so let's see what kind of complications or obstacles here we may be having. Okay. Trouble unifying somebody, something, or a thought. Okay, trouble accepting the truth. Okay. Seeking justice, wanting justice. You have a support system around you, okay? You're protected by angels. And water is the best kind of, is the best for you when it comes to being able to ground yourself. Being near oceans, lakes, okay? Things like that, bodies of water. Whatever you're doing it right is kind of the message that I'm hearing for you. So 3 of Air, there's some kind of great sadness, not even just like a little bit, great sadness. And it says take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So just because, you know, you're not, you know, quite done forgiving yourself or others doesn't mean that you're not in alignment. You know, you can be in alignment and know what to do and be working on it, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't be enjoying your life and still, you know, be working on things that are blocking your happiness and that are causing you great sadness, but not to focus on them all day, every day is the message, okay? And then below you is Two of Fire. Says you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward, okay? So this is just some kind of a planning mode with somebody or something, some kind of a partnership, new partnerships or contracts. This is not in the recent past. This is a little bit farther, something that may be still affecting your present moment, okay? So, how about for the immediate past? Let's see what's coming up. Thinking an awakening of sorts, okay? It says skilled work, 8 of earth, okay, so 8 of coins. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So it looks like you've changed up your environment, okay, and, you know, finding a passion for something, at least diving in, you know, to trying something new, a new trade or back into school. So yeah, something is distracting your mind, which is helping you to become more aligned. Okay, that's your channeled message. Okay, I didn't even remember what I said. So if you didn't remember, if you don't remember, rewind it 10 seconds. All right. So there's some kind of skilled work here that you do, and it gets rewarded. Okay. Or going back to school. All right, and so let's see what's above you, your strength. So this great sadness could be different things. They can be one thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is. We'd have to throw some cards for clarifiers, okay? Unfortunately, a lot of times, you know, we get that 3 of Swords before we get the 4 of Swords, where we can, you know, get into the healing portion of it, you know. So we're only at a 3, and you've got to get to 10, right, of Swords to go through, you know, the whole cycle and learning of the lessons that are needed to learn, right, to master thyself, okay, to master yourself. Okay, that's the message. Channel message here is that that's the goal, okay? That's the goal, to master self and become whole, you know, and align with the divine. Oops, okay. So 2 of water. Okay, wonderful. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay. So at the moment, in your relationships, it looks like there's some kind of reconciliation, whether, you know, things are ascending or people are, you know, just getting closer, because that's what it says. A relationship's continuing to get closer. And the message here is that you were able to get closer due to forgiveness, you know, that's extended. Now, whether you stay with this person or not, you know, is up to you. Obviously, it depends on the severity, right, of the case and what your perception is, you know, on it. Because you can forgive somebody and still, you know, move along. But, you know, it could have just been, it's just showing here that you have been working on something that you're passionate about, and it's showing, you know, in the love sector, you know, emotionally, it's showing up that you're working on something passionate, your heart chakra, and it's gonna make you and your partner and everybody around you become happier, because you're happier, okay? And you have that big of an influence on people around you, and you don't even realize it, okay? You're like a beacon of light. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, my lovely Libras. So let's see what lies before thee. Before thee. I'm glad that conflict, you know, is you're finding resolution for it, because great sadness, you know, that's something that we don't want to have in our life, you know. So sounds like now some healing can be done. Now that there's somebody here supporting you, you know, understanding you, trying to help you, you know, just comforting you, okay? So, yeah, somebody around you could be trying to comfort you through whatever, you know, sadnesses that you have, okay? Let's see. So we have Knight of Earth. Wonderful. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. All right, so it's time to do what you said you would do, whatever that is, okay? You're here to deliver the best of you, whether it's in your, you know, your mission here, your earthly mission, your spiritual divine mission, or, you know, a job well done, you know, something you're working on something here. So to me, it's showing here that you've actually did it, whatever it is you're working on, okay? You're diligently working on something in the recent past, and then now in the immediate future, you could see the action that was taken, and this is being delivered, okay? You're being delivered something that you've been wishing for, that you've been working on, that you've been hoping for, something, okay? Seven of Earth. Okay, this is you also in your approach. It says, seeds well planted. Good job, Libras. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. All right, so they're saying basically that worrying to get you nowhere, and there's just, you know, if nothing's happening, it's supposed to be that way. So when nothing's happening, the channel message is for you to go about and enjoy life and do what you do. And, you know, when you get a message, you know, and prompted to do something, then, you know, go that way and do that thing, follow, right? But otherwise, you know, he wants us to create, you know, beautiful things on our own, as well as co-create with him, right? So we can manifest things that we want to. And it looks like you planted some really good seeds here. I mean, because there's a lot of earth here, right? In this spread, and, you know, you've made the right investments. You know, you've planted the right seeds in all areas of your life. But there is a temporary pause, and it's a divine pause, is what I'm hearing. Okay, I've never even heard that word. So basically, they just want you to engage the patience, you know, because it's all in divine timing. But you already know that. Yeah, they say you already know that. So I feel that you already know that. So High Priestess, you know, and your intuitiveness, that energy of that card shows. It shows too that you are willing to take a risk, a big risk on something that you really want in your heart. And you really, really want to be loyal and have someone loyal there to you, with you. If you don't already have it, this one does have +1 here. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. So to me, it feels like, you know, you went through an awakening. It's like you were kind of just going through the steps of things, you know, and enjoying life, but you actually had some things buried inside that you needed to work on, and that they're creeping up. Hello, Mercury retrograde, right? But to me, it sounds like because you are processing these memories and these experiences and the energy that it brings up into your body when you think of them, which is unpleasant, right? now is the time to do something about those. And apparently you are, whatever you're doing, I'm telling you, it's working. You're going the right way. And I feel like you're moving towards your dreams. I feel like you're moving on the right path. I'm very excited for you. I feel excited, like I know it's going to happen. I know it's coming, the things that you have, asked for, like you're doing good, right? I don't see that you're not doing good. For me here, it's more an emotional thing, you wanting some more support or affection or forgiveness, on all ways, on all sides of whoever it is that you're possibly thinking of, that you may still have beef with or something to that nature. And it looks like here the Empress is under like hopes and dreams, but also like fears, right? And some of the unseen things, some of the mysteries, so to speak. And the card is a number 3. It does stand here for lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, and nurturing yourself and others. So I think you're just worried here about the children, okay? The children, okay? I see a lot of children, and it's saying to nurture yourself and others. So remember the yourself part, okay? You are literally scared that, you won't get what you've worked for, or that somebody will take it away type of a feeling, but that just can't happen, okay? So maybe it's not even that. There's just something that you're believing that's not true, okay, is what the message I'm getting. I don't know what it is, but it's not true. And it's like on replay on your brain, okay? Like this. Okay, so I'll try and figure out what's on replay in just a minute with my Soul Evolution cards, but let me just pull out some of the outcome cards and see what happens here. Yeah, I just saw Awakening again. Alright, is there any messages here for the outcome that we need to know about? Or do we have to go to an extended for the outcome? Okay, so there's not going to be any outcome here at the moment, but let's see what's going on here. We'll go ahead and use another deck to confirm these. Memories from history of childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Okay, so you're kind of wanting some of that not old school, but some of that to bring something back to life, like bringing back romance or something, okay? Sounding like to me, feeling like to me. So let's see, what are some of these possible things here that you are dealing with, all right? Happiness, growth, blame, success, happiness, forgiveness, pride, regret, indecisions, humor, growth, forgiveness, blame, honesty. All right, so we'll just take 3 of these cards. All right, death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I feel like you just maybe growing. It's like, one of those stages where you grow so much that you really see a big difference. You're like, man, I am so different than I was however long it was ago that you're comparing yourself to, It's like, wow, I really am a different person, because now I'm sitting here and all these memories are coming up, and now I see them differently, It wasn't how I thought it was, and so, my perception then was something different, and it made me feel, whatever it felt, rejection or unloved or whatever, or, anger, whatever the emotion was. So now, you'll get to move forward in a new phase of life, whether it's, now that you have greater patience, and, maybe you're here. It's just a different phase of your life, like a portal. 1111, right? It looks like this, okay? This is how I can see it in my brain. It's kind of like this right here. It's like night and day. It's like from illusion to 3D, So there's just a whole new life of new opportunities coming your way. Possibly in the money sector, a lot of emotional growth, a lot of people who need your support, okay? This is how I see you and the people around you, okay? You're a light to a lot of people, and, the people around you that are in your light also get to gain. I feel gain. They get gain from your light, okay? Let's see. So I don't see anything coming out here. All right, so get more information. I see over here. All right, perfect. I just needed 3. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay, so that's because you have God, you have the angels, you have your ancestors, you have the people here on this earth. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Good. So you're fearless, basically. And then relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you have good boundaries, now, and you're not, you have the courage to keep to those boundaries, right? Because now you have a new lifestyle, you have different, possible standards now for yourself or people, or how you treat yourself or how others treat you, etc. And relationships. I'm attracted, I already said that. So yeah, and if you're not attracting people who serve your higher good, then that would be something to work on, right? Okay, so let's see. I have these, some of my fortune cookie, my tea leaf cards. I really like these cards. Let's see. They always add in another dimension that I really like. So there is some kind of dissatisfaction with life. Okay, so perfect, because guess what? Now it's actually like the tower gonna fall, right? It's an old self, right? Dying to self, an old part or self of you, something that you were like, it was like self-deception, but now it's like you owned up to your fears, you're fearless, you're like, I want a new, I want to change, I want something different, like I want to feel, prosperous and abundance and supported and loved, and, you want to do that with your Empress, either that's you here, that you're worried about, all the people that you have to be a light and support to, or this is, somebody that you want in your life, okay? That's, you may be, wondering if that person is going to, stay in your life, have left your life, is going to come back into your life. You don't know. There's some kind of great sadness here, though. So Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So that's just kind of goes here with the 3 of air, great sadness. And we have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort, So I felt like that was the death and the cup, right? So you're learning that endings are new beginnings, okay? So there is success, but with effort, okay? So remember the with effort part. And then Lily, spiritual love. So I feel like that's what you really want. And, that starts with you, right? And so I think that starts now. Okay, so it's gotta start right here. It's gotta start right now, just like the song says. And it says spiritual love, so that's you and the divine. Okay, so take the leap of faith, and you will also, you know, have better relationships. Okay, because and spiritual love, you know, which all people, you know, are wanting, right? So your relationships have spiritual love, and then we have relationships here. Something about January, so maybe something that happened in January or that will happen in the next January. And that's it for those. Let's see. We have over here, since we just had the full moon, we'll knock one of these out and see here for my Libras what we got. Okay, some emotions really running high right now. Whoa, okay, not all those. Work through fears, nothing set in stone. A win-win outcome is forecast, okay? Full moon in Libra. And then we got nothing will come out of the situation, okay? Possibly in whatever situation comes to mind when I say that, you know, when I talk about nothing good will come of the situation, okay? Because that means that you know what should be done if nothing will come of it. Your commitment is being tested. So to some of you, you know, they're just seeing if you're going to follow the divine, right? If he tells you to do something but it's not what you want to do, and then, you know, that's a test showing your commitment to him, okay? Or, you know, you may be having some relationship issues at the moment, right? It is a spiritual love that you have, okay, with this person. And it says that there will be a win-win outcome, okay? But whatever situation it is that's, you know, you're talking about or you're going through, whatever this, you know, great sorrow is with this Three of Swords, you know, nothing is ever going to good come out of, you know, continuing to relive whatever that was or be in that situation if there is a situation that you can get out of. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you'll need courage for that, right? And that's where, you know, they're saying to find inner strength to face the fears. If you have a fear of doing what you're asked by Holy Spirit, by God, you know, hold the vision until you can, okay? And when you hold a vision, it actually comes to you easier and more naturally and right on time, perfectly, okay? So hold your vision of what, you know, you're trying to accomplish in your family, in what project, in life, okay? Obviously, you're doing a life review and, you know, seeing what's old and what's new, what needs to be trashed and what needs to, you know, be illuminated and utilized, right? What makes you happy and what's not anymore. What old beliefs do you need to, you know, do you need to retrain to a new, you know, way of thinking so that you can live differently, right? A higher level, a higher ascended, more ascended level of living, okay? Greater happiness, okay? Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So you are headed the right way, but maybe you're looking back, you know, and instead of, you know, thinking of the fond memories, you're thinking of some of the bad times. So even if you're not thinking about bad memories from the past, just know that, you know, kind of feels like there's been some negative thinking or something like that going on, okay? That could definitely be disturbing any kind of spiritual love, any kind of a relationship, okay? So for taking care of yourself, okay, power to surrender. Let's see what it is you need to surrender. Surrender to miracles, prayer, results, stubbornness, miracles, frustration. All right, got one. Stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about someone, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Nah, you guys don't know nothing about that. I love you guys. Surrender to stress. Wonderful. Well said. I mean, if I could just give you one piece of advice, that's exactly what it would be. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So yeah, and see, she's near water yet again, okay? So I feel like maybe you need some kind of vacation, or, you know, you just need to be around people who love you, okay? And be gentle on yourself by, you know, not being so harsh on yourself for something, maybe that there's some kind of regret or guilt over, possibly. So don't let that take you over, okay? All right. They're all getting out of order now. They're like, okay, then you need to stop. So I wanted to pull a card here from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Okay, it said Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Beautiful and well said. You are the Oracle. So, all right, let me see, Libras here. Dance, trust. You're ready. Replenish. Starseed. Trust your path. Mirror. New age. All right, let's see. I'll take one, please. One, please. So for those of you who are fragmented at the moment, just know that you are solidifying, you know, a new you. Okay? If you feel like something's missing, know that, you know, you have everything you need inside. You just need to connect with the divine, okay? And there you can find love, you can find knowledge and answers that you need, guidance, and, you know, answers, you know, to a friend. It's your support, right? Your Heavenly Father loves you very much, and He wants to be here to walk you through it. Yeah, see, it didn't really come out, but kind of, because it's not with this group. But this is why I said some people may feel fragmented, and this is, you know, solidifying. So align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So you're aligned with a lot of things, but there's still some things that are causing some fragmentation, okay, of yourself. So I want you to be whole, so we can call these fragments in once you've recognized what they are, okay? So if you don't know, then ask, you know, what is it that I need to call back, you know, and what part of me, and why, what happened, okay? You have to get to the root cause of things. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Yeah, definitely that pillar of light I'm talking about. You are a thing of beauty, it says, and devotion. So you are devoted. You're highly devoted to yourself, to God, and to people around you. It's very strong here. Very, very potent. Very, very strong. Yeah. Keeper of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Wow. These cards are really powerful. I haven't seen them jump out like this at me, you know, ever. So, yes. Just say yes. Okay, I feel like some of you really needed to hear that. So, whatever you thought about when I said yes, just say yes. Say yes. And then we have Warrior Woman. I did see that one, so this is definitely strong too. She's got her sword. This is almost just like a Libra card, right? Like a King or Queen of Swords. Have you answered your deepest calling? Oh, ho. Okay, so now at the end of the reading, we get what God's really wanted to know. Just beating around the bush over here, okay? Here you go. This is what he wants to know. God is reaching out. He's got a question for you. Very gently and loving, he says, have you answered your deepest calling? So that is what I suggest that you meditate on. What is your deepest calling? Only you know inside you, okay? I do have a life purpose deck here, though, that we will see what cards do come out for you that might attempt to help you to know a little bit about maybe some of your purpose or calling in life, okay? All we know is that you're on the right path, okay? The cards keep showing that. So keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So God's got a mission for you. He's got a calling for you. So if you've been hearing him speak to you and been nudging you to do something, please go do it. Okay? Thank you. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Okay. He's opening all kinds of doors for you, isn't he? Yes. All right. So let's see what we got. Speaker, healer, teacher, support. Ooh, okay. You're on the right path. And over right where you're at right now. You're taking a risk. You're at some kind of a new beginning, going through this portal, you know, and transforming, becoming, you know, new by, you know, following your dreams, following your heart, right? Even when no one else believed, or maybe you thought it would never happen, you know, like that you could experience some of the things you're experiencing. You're really going to be like just enjoying the little beauties of life so much more now. You know, it's going to feel like, when the sun is beating down on you and it's just the right amount, you know, not too hot. And just makes you feel warm and feels good, right? So just keep on doing what you're doing right there, see? Beautiful picture. Protected. All right, so let's see. I think those came out. I don't remember, but I put them back. I saw travel, builder, flower, counseling, heart's desire, writing, yoga, nutrition, energy healing, body work. All right, is there any here that you'd like me to share? I saw oracle cards. Ooh, all right. Infinite abundance, okay? You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So that doesn't necessarily tell you, right? But it does have to do with a partnership, okay? This partnership also doesn't have to be love. It could have just been some kind of partnership in something you started before. Something that you started before is going to start giving you profit, whatever that is, okay? That's what I'm feeling here from this card and seeing the other cards, you know, from the spread, okay? So there's that, and 38, 31, okay? So lastly, I always like to give the floor to our angels and ancestors. So we'll give them the floor at the moment, okay? Oracle, wait for important information. Great teacher, shadowed skin. Wow, really? Shaman, trust the higher forces, shift your perception, air guardian. So yeah, I mean, you come out in all of the decks, okay? So this is the air, right? Air sign, your sign. And you're next to Father, so you're looking to him. So trust in him. Be devoted and committed, again with the commitment, all right? So yeah, there's that. There's Peacekeeper, that's twice now. Let go of the need to be right, okay? So I think that card was for you about stubbornness. Yeah, so your calling is to be a peacekeeper. If you're peacemaker and peacekeeper, okay? So if you're wondering, you know, you're to uphold the justice, okay? This is what you're here for. Standing up for people who need standing up for, okay? It says here, trust your talent in changing times. Yeah. So your gifts are developing, okay? Move in a new direction, okay? Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Once you get rid of those fears, bamski, the sun. And then I feel again something in summer, okay? Choose your path, direction, guardian. So you may have be at a crossroads in whatever it is, a relationship or a business partnership, a business, whatever situation is going on with you. They're asking you to move in a new direction. They're asking you to choose your path. And they're asking you to choose so that you can get out of survival mode. They want you to shift your perception so you can make a decision, okay? Channeled message. So that, there can be peace, okay? Because there might be some division going on, some deception, so to speak, something, going on that needs to be resolved, okay? But it is going to be resolved. And there will be success and there will be happiness, okay? So I think we'll, excuse me, we'll leave it at this. This is a general message, right? So if you want a personal reading, just email me. The description below has my email address. And if you've liked or resonated with anything here, please give it a like. Thank you for those who are watching and that have returned, and for those newcomers, thank you so much for giving my channel a chance, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Namaste.